Madula is in her early pregnancy and she has malaria. Like Madula, there are millions of pregnant women living at risk of malaria. If they do not get proper treatment, they face grave consequences. The woman could die, or have a miscarriage, or stillbirth, or a baby with low birth weight. Does this have to occur at a time when we have safe and effective treatments for malaria in pregnancy? That's why malaria in pregnancy is important to me. Being a pediatrician and an epidemiologist, I am keen to contribute to the cause of defeating malaria. That made me go out into the rural communities in Indonesia, where my colleagues and I have been looking at the safety of drugs for treating malaria. First trimester malaria is like a fork in the forest, with the Bush's challenge in the treatment options. One ticked path is the quinine way, which is the drug currently recommended by World Health Organization for treating malaria in pregnancy. Yet, it has low efficacy and is poorly tolerated. The other option is the artemisinin path, the path less traveled. Why are we afraid to go beyond the bend of the artemisinin path? Because animal studies have shown when artemisinins are given early in pregnancy, it harms the unborn baby and may increase the risk of miscarriage, stillbirths, or congenital anomalies. In Indonesia, we reviewed a decade of medical records and looked at pregnancy outcomes among 1,000 women who received the drug dihydroartemisinin piperacin and quinine to see the outcomes. We found there was no difference in the risk of miscarriage or stillbirth among women between the two treatment groups. We also followed up 50 women who received dihydroartemisinin piperacin in first trimester, and none of them had an adverse pregnancy outcome or a baby with congenital anomaly. This adds to previous evidence that artemisinins are safe for first trimester malaria. So we come back to the fork in the forest. The path is clear. The road is paved for artemisinins, and we can safely travel in the journey to eliminate malaria. I invite all of you to take a bold and brave step to advocate the use of artemisinins in first trimester. That would help the millions of Madulas and their babies to live free from the harm of malaria. Thank you.